Good morning, everyone. It's Rafe Cal. We are trying this this boss out again. We are making a couple quick adjustments. So first things first. I've been holding off on this for a while. We're upgrading our eagle. Western Merchant and Castletown Maiden are both coming in here because having those familiars on screen seems like it's a really good way to just get some constant damage going against these bosses. Honestly, we might be back to looking at Elaine as an option over Gerard here, because Gerard is slow and this guy is really fast. So yeah, I think we're gonna do... so I'm gonna do Maiden and Merchant on Triangle again. Executioner is just really good. And Honir, Elaine, and Umbral Knight. And actually... let's do this. This keeps me the most mobile. These are both very fast attacks, so that means that I can dash out of them more easily. And this gives me a ranged attack with a lot of charges and my normal just base for while I'm on the ground. That feels pretty good. Other thing I did was switch around my relics a little bit. So we've got our healing prayers. We've got the cracked familiar stone to reduce damage, and we've got the Quietus ring for reduced cooldowns. Cutting the cooldowns down as much as possible for this, because this guy's fast, and I want to be able to keep dodging in reaction to stuff as best I can. I really, really like the design of Olv. It looks like his weapon is like a katar, like a punching dagger, which I'm always a big fan of anyway, but specifically in this case is a really neat thing because it gives him this especially with the scale armor, it gives him this very... Ooh. I'm not even sure what just happened there. Jeez. Okay. That honestly worked really well for the first section. And that it didn't. I'm just gonna try again. So my thought here is, his second phase, I really need to be on those perfect guards. I'm not sure if I can get more aggressive, if that'll change how he attacks. Like, if I was a little bit closer, would he not do that really obnoxious, hard to block attack? Granted, I did block that attack a couple times, and I didn't block most of the other ones, so... other thing that I'm considering here is actually adding in the thing that gives me bonuses against aerial attack, or bonus damage on aerial attacks. trying to dodge out of the way and just kept dodging into him for the end there because I was trying to get away to heal. Honestly, if this doesn't start going a little better, what I might do is switch out my 2 extra healing prayers for a more damage reduction and max HP. Huh. Usually does not hit me in the air, so that was a little odd. Hey, he can shoot behind him with that one. Yeah, I think that might be a better plan. I've been very heal reliant, and I can't get the time I need to heal. So let's try that. Let's try this. Greatly reduces damage, reduces cooldowns, increases max HP? No. Let's do the airborne attacks and then slight increase to hit points. I'm curious to see how much more damage this does, honestly. Not a lot. Yeah, it's about 20, 30 more. That's not bad. Only downside I'm gonna run into here, I think, is I'm not gonna be nearly as sure what the best times are gonna be to heal. Like, I'll have to kind of relearn where the gauge is based on how much he can do. Never mind, that one was more obvious. Phase 3. That was something I forgot about. Somehow I managed to perfect card all those. I was expecting the wave again. I didn't expect the X. That went much better, I felt, though. Yeah, I feel like the damage reduction... I don't know how much the damage reduction helped, but it did feel better overall. Okay. Crap. Same thing. I thought he was gonna do a third wave and he didn't. Oh, man. I need to pay more attention to what he does, I think, on that last section. Because I think I'm feeling pretty good about it overall. Like, we're doing well. I need to heal a little sooner, maybe? Perfect. That one was not as good. We are a lot lower than I would like for this last phase. So unless I somehow play perfect, we're probably screwed. And I'm not playing perfect. That is a thing that is not happening. Okay, so even with where we're at right now, we're doing we're taking 140 damage from some of those arcs. I hate it, but I feel like we just need to do that. Possibly switch over to one more heal, because I did end up finding a few more times that I could heal during that. Maybe that's better than max HP, but overall, I feel like what we just got there is hopefully enough hit points that we will be able to hopefully enough hit points that we can take one more hit, basically, before we have to heal. Because that was part of the issue, was that he was doing 140, we had like 260 hit points, which means that our which means that basically we couldn't take 2 hits. So that was part of my goal there, was just to literally get to the point where we can take 2 hits without dying from that wave attack at the end. That's gonna suck. That one was actually a wrong button, amazingly. I was trying to do... that. Crap. There we go. That was a good setup. I feel like that worked out a lot better than some of these other bosses. We ended up getting... he was a very tough boss, and we ended up getting through him pretty quick, all things considered. The defense of the Bastion was the longest, most grueling battle we ever fought. We staved off the blighted hordes, defended the kingdom, but none were left to thank us. Now we're trapped in our own undying shells, just like the blighted themselves. I've dreamt of dying on a battlefield for so long. Now I'll never die at all. I see a field of flowers coating the snow-covered ground all around me. The White Priestess was the one who told me what these flowers are called. All I'd ever known was battle. The priestess broadened my horizons. I was never one for long conversations. I never really knew how to talk to people. She would laugh as I struggled to speak, but never made me feel ashamed. Once the fighting has ended, we may never see one another again. Perhaps it would be better that way. The priestess said she loved this field of flowers. Binny yet bloom. Would it please her to gaze on them again with me someday? Slashes twice with giant claws. Charging will unleash a series of gouging attacks and devastating finisher, but leave you wide open. Okay. And bloody night claws when facing a wall. Yep. Basically... Yep, yep. The flowers you so carefully guarded, polluted by the blight as they became, and then beautiful all the same. That is really easy to do and feels like it's, yeah, that whole thing where we were, you know, gonna unlock a bunch. I'm glad I went back here first, because this pretty much sums it up. The only thing we've got left is the stupid key. Cold makes living here kind of hard, but it's much better than that gloomy laboratory. I even made a friend. His name is Olv. I'm not allowed to wander around, and I have to follow Julius's orders. I wonder if everyone else who escaped as well. I wish I could write them letters, so I guess I'll call this one practice. That is adorable and depressing. Okay. We have successfully cleared that. Let's go ahead and swap things around quick. I'm kind of curious about the claws, but I'm not expecting much. We'll go with that. Trying to remember what we were using here. I think it was that. And then we were doing that. I hadn't noticed that. That actually could be good. I don't know how much damage it does, but it could be good. We'll give it a shot. Live our best ninja lives. I did just notice, and I don't know if it's been doing this the whole time. Oh, I should definitely also have switched out my... I just noticed that the sprite has been changing, and maybe I'm just blind and it's been doing that the whole time. But I found that to be pretty cool that they have that. Her hair is becoming darker. It was pure white when we started, and now it's not. And that is really notable. I don't think this is gonna have a happy ending. We'll just say that. Okay, I don't think these claws are the best option for this area, necessarily, but I don't mind them. Part of the problem is that they kind of serve the same function as the sword. They're almost the opposite of the club. The club is very big, very slow, lots of range, and lots of stun. These are just pure damage, no stun whatsoever. We already get this, and I'm just dumb. Probably already got that, and I'm just dumb. Okay. No, we didn't. Okay, good. Wait, what? How is that the bottom right? Okay. That's a thing. Wait, that's where we came from. This was the area that we'd been to previously that we just hadn't... Okay. Okay, I see what you did. It loops around. Okay. So, actually, that's kind of nice in some ways. That means we have less options to go to. Which isn't necessarily automatically a good thing, but in this particular case is a good thing because we've been dealing with choice paralysis for quite a while going through this. Hastens the healing prayer. Oh my god, I love this. Finally. I've been talking about getting some way to move or to heal faster for quite a while. Well, that's the thing, I guess. So it's not orange, which means we didn't get everything. Which unfortunately might mean that we'd hear that it's higher. I guess we did jump as far out as we could. That's gonna be a tough one. Oh no! Yeah, there's no way. That one's a bit much even for this. Maybe? If we can get the dash just right. Honestly, the thing that I hate about this the most is that my first instinct was, you know, if I had my hammer equipped... Okay. So, I honestly don't know what to think right now. Or where to go next, rather. We're down to a couple options. We've got this one over here that we can still go to the right. I kind of feel like these two areas kind of came together in a really neat way. I am going to go ahead and fix this, I think. That's definitely on there. We're going to hasten the healing prayer. Priestess's doll. Snowdrop bracelet. Reduced cooldowns. Immortal's Crest. Let's try this setup. Like, this is okay, but again, I think it fits better in the spot with the sword, and I think the sword is better right now. Maybe if we upgrade that, it could be better than the sword, but I don't think it's gonna be, and I kind of want to just keep going on Gerard. Okay. yeah, I think this is where we're gonna break. Um, so we have a path in the very bottom that we can now get to, which we unlocked quite a while ago before we did those two, and now three sections. Um, the underground laboratory. It's kind of felt like that was gonna be endgame, so that's part of why I kind of avoided it. Honestly, though, I'm not sure. Um, this climbing power. There's stuff up here that we couldn't get to. There's a path in the middle over there. There's a lot of blue rooms. And at this point, we haven't gone back through a lot of areas since we got the charge with the lance or the grapple, let alone the claw we just got. So we've got three different tools to go back for. I'm kind of feeling like we're going to do a little bit of backtracking for the next couple videos. Um, Maybe try and go through this kind of central area. Um, like the only things we can't get past are the keys. So I think that that red dot on the right there is a key, if I remember right. I think this one's a key, and the one at the very beginning is a key. But these two other ones in the back should just be climb points. We'll see. I know they weren't grapple points, but they may be climb points. There's one down here that should be able to get to. I'm curious about some of this. I can't remember offhand, but we may be able to get through some of this. I think that one at the bottom left of that save point is one where we need the dash. Like, there's a lot here that we should be able to go back and explore. So I think that going back through several of these areas, now that we've got three new tools that we have unlocked, should be good. That'll give us a chance to really power up before we head on. Oh man, yeah, no, the whole the slight changes as it's gone on. I'm pretty sure that her portrait was pure white when it started, and the fact that it is not anymore. Every time it just, yeah, pretty cool. And I'm really curious to see how if it interconnects with the story at all based on how much light you collect throughout. Let's see, we're at chapter 8, whatever that means. It's very possible that we have all the spirits. Otherwise, there's probably one more row. Just given the fact that there are, nice even lines. So by that logic, I'm guessing that we have 4 more relics that we can unlock, and there's a pretty good chance that we're going to be able to get some more sorcery chains from that as well. Again, feels like pretty good odds that we have all the actions now, just judging by the way that the box is set up. I think the only thing left is going to be that key. Oh, wow. 7 pages. Oh, we're missing one note among Fredia and Silva's stuff. And then a few in the middle, or here, yeah, the castle might also be towards the end. There may be a section of the castle that's blocked off for a reason. Okay, so yeah, that's a lot. We've still got a lot to do. I am still excited. We're gonna save. I already did that. And I'm gonna sign off like I should have 5 minutes ago. Hopefully you're still enjoying. If you are, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. As always, have a good one. I'll catch you next time.